Good morning. This is JC the Hippie, and I'm bringing you some really hip news this morning. It's from Raw Story, but it's based on a CNN report, and it's based on what the evidence is that's in the special counsel's report on Donald Trump. And I'll read the headline. Evidence was there to convict. CNN panel breaks down shocking Jack Smith report. Here you go.
Evidence was there to convict. CNN panel breaks down shocking Jack Smith report. A CNN panel on Tuesday argued that former special counsel Jack Smith's report on President-elect Donald Trump's efforts to overturn the 2020 election showed that he had enough evidence to put Trump in prison. CNN's Stephen Collinson kicked off the panel by connecting the alleged criminal actions outlined in the report, released in the early hours of Tuesday, to the anxiety and fear many Americans feel about Trump returning to power. It's sobering when you think that the person who allegedly committed these acts will next week swear an oath to uphold the Constitution, he said. Just because we knew a lot of this stuff, we've seen it play out many times, it doesn't mean it's any less shocking. And while I think millions of Trump's supporters are justified in being jubilant that he will return to power next week, this explains why so many people will see this as a moment of fear and trepidation. Also read, mind-blowing, NET reporter stunned watching Garland hand the keys over to Trump's team. Former federal prosecutor Elliot Williams took stock of the facts outlined in Smith's report and concluded that the former special prosecutor had Trump nailed. I mean, it's clear that regardless of what anyone thinks of Jack Smith or Donald Trump, evidence was there to convict on any number of offenses, including conspiracy to obstruct an official proceeding, he said. Later in the panel, analyst Kate Bedingfield argued that it was important for the public to have the information contained in Smith's report even though it turned out not to have mattered much to voters in the 2024 presidential race. He will be president for 4 years, she said. He will have access to the levers of power that could potentially allow him to do something like this again. So it is important that this information be out in the public record, be laid out and detailed in this way when we're potentially looking at the possibility of Trump, committing these kinds of acts again. Watch the video below or at this link. www.youtube.com.
Yeah, that reminds me. I don't know if TikTok is going to go down on the 19th or not, because now there's supposedly an emergency order asking to extend TikTok for 200 and something days more before it has to turn off. Now, in case you didn't see my other video, you need to go to your profile and then go to privacy and security settings, and right there is a download your data choice. Hit that download your data choice, and I think you can choose what form your data is in. I download mine as text, but I think it's the wrong thing. I think I'm going to have to go back and download it in a different format, but I am downloading my data just in case it goes down. And the other thing is that please go to YouTube and search for the Hippie channel and subscribe to the Hippie channel. That's my channel, and I'm posting every new video that I put up here on TikTok over on the Hippie channel. What I'm not doing is I'm not posting duets, and I've got to figure out how to do it. If I can figure a way to post duets, I'm going to post all my duets over there too. And so please go to the Hippie channel and subscribe. I'm going to be over there if TikTok goes down, and I'm going to be over there plus on TikTok with the same videos in both. And when I go live, which I'm getting ready to do pretty soon in the evenings, I will go live on the Hippie channel on YouTube. All right, so I just want to make sure you know that. As far as this goes, it's a damn dirty shame that Trump's not in prison instead of president. If you're a Christian, a real Christian, not one of these Christian nationalist phonies, pray to God and ask God like the old Israelites did to defeat our enemies. And please ask him to defeat Donald Trump and not let him last for 4 years in office, and to defeat all the maggots and all the other fascists who are trying to get into office. So if you believe in God and believe in praying, and they always say thoughts and prayers, well, now is the time to get your thoughts and prayers out there, open them up and pray like hell, because this guy is going to ruin our country. So he's a traitor. That's all there is to it. He may be president, but he's still a traitor. This is JC, St. Louis's oldest living hippie, saying, fuck you, Donald Trump. And to all my friends, family, and followers, I love you all. Please go subscribe to the Hippie channel on YouTube, and my stuff will be there, same as here. Pox some more, Jack, and keep on trucking.